Hey guys, so this is the start of a new kind of video I'm doing where I just tell you the reasons why you need certain monsters. So I'm gonna do most of the notable 2 and 3 star monsters that you should use. I'll go into detail about all the fusion monsters, including the 4-star ones if you need those, Ifrits, and then certain 4 stars which you could like how you could use it if you had one, and like the really important 4 stars. So I thought I'd start this off with Colleen, because Colleen is probably one of the best 2 or 3. I think yeah, she's 2-star, but one of the best ones I've used in quite a while that I still use. I don't use Kona anymore, so we can ignore Kona. So why is Colleen good? So the main thing people use Colleen for are raids and necro. I use mine in TOA sometimes for the heal block, but usually raids and necro. And the reason is, first of all, for raids you have an attack debuff on the first skill, HP block on the second skill, and a heal. Most people build a violent revenge because of that, because revenge you can get the attack break off, violent just general use. So reusable in 3 turns, so it's like a 2-turn heal or something. Is -2 on the cooldown there. So Colleen's got quite a decent heal as well. 50%. Yeah, 50% of the monster's HP that's getting healed, but it does it to everyone. And then people also use her in Necro because 1, 2 hits on the first skill, plus with Violent Revenge. 2, the Sharp Feathers, I think it shoots like 6. I could be wrong, but it's like 4 or more from what I know. So the main reason people use her are because the Violent and Revenge stack up. So instead of like, let's say with Hua, you have 1 build for Necro and 1 build for everything else. With Colleen, the same build works everywhere. Now my Colleen's not perfect in stats yet. I want to get the resistance a bit higher, and the defense and the speed. And how I'm going to do that is basically I do a lot of farming and I don't really get violent runes, but when I can, my slot 2 will be a speed rune, preferably with resistance, speed, no not speed, resistance, defense and HP subs. But I'm not going to get all of that in one. A slot 3 I want to change, because even though it's got really good speed, I want a bit of speed, bit of resistance, bit of health, like a bit less of it, but this is a good rune for now. This rune's okay because it's got HP and defense, but if I get a better one I'll swap it. This one's not really one I want. It's got a bit of accuracy, but not enough, and I'm not building for accuracy. But I have some defense in there, but I'd rather have a bit of speed and a bit more defense. And then the slot 1 I do really need to change because it's only got the speed and HP, and I need a lot more in there. So probably take out the crit rate and get more HP or some defense or something. But yeah, you go speed, HP with Violent and Revenge, and that's basically how you build your Colleen. The Awaken bonus gets you the heal, and Colleen is farmable, and that's one of the big reasons you get it, because from the start of your game, throughout the whole game, you can get one at any point. All you need to do is either go into your shop and have a look in there. And that's also one other reason, because in the shop or in unknown scrolls or in social summons, you can get Harpoos really easily. Why am I going so far back? But because of that, you can level up these skills very easily. You'll also get one easily. So I skilled mine up in a couple of days just by looking in the shop without having to refresh. And then I opened a few scrolls because I was doing like 2-star Rainbow Mon evolutions and stuff as well. So yeah, I hope that that's convinced anyone who hasn't got a Colleen yet. I still use mine and my monsters aren't bad. So yeah, like, Colleen is a very strong monster overall. It's basically a poor man's Chisoon, main reason. The heal, it gives attack power to your team. And then you've got some debuffs, HP disturb. So it's basically, if you don't have Chisoon, you definitely need Colleen. Bella's a really good healer too, which I'll do a video on, but quite a lot of people need 2 healers because their healer's not fast and strong enough. So Bella and Colleen in the same team is really good. But it depends how far in the game you are. But in raids, you definitely need a Colleen, and in Necro, it could be very useful to have a Colleen, unless you have some ridiculously OP monster, but then this video is useless for you anyway. So I hope this has helped anyone. It's more for like beginner to intermediate players who might not have worked out they need one, or that they should farm one early on, because it'll help them throughout the whole game. Hopefully that'll convince you, because I personally don't understand why I didn't have a Colleen the whole time. Like, I started farming mine I'd say 4 months ago, but the thing about that is I was struggling on a certain TOA level where they kept healing. I can't remember which one it was, but Colleen won that for me, and it ended up making me be able to jump from like 70 to 90 or something. I mean, I can clear TOA 100 now, like, easily, but I just thought Colleen is probably one of the best 2-stars in the game. Pretty sure she's a 2-star, but you know. She's definitely farmable, and you can get her in scrolls very easily, so if you can get one, definitely use it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. I'll probably do Bella next, or the Ifrits, but I don't know who I'll do, but I'll try getting Bella done. But if anyone's got any preferred suggestions, then just put in the comments.